You're a high schooler that wants to be a YouTuber. It's a big goal to have. It's a lot of commitment, and it's also a huge swamp that you have to deal with. So you will have your phone or a random camera that your mama bought you back in 6th grade, and then you'll start filming yourself talking random issues that comes from your heart. And then once you post it on YouTube, you'll get a friend or two to watch your very first video, and then as word spread, you'll have your very own channel. Here are the things you need to remember. There's a lot of time management. There's going to be a lot of politics involved, and when I say politics, it's not Democrat versus Republican, but it's more as in true friends versus fake friends. Not only you have to deal with peers, you're also gonna have to deal with teachers that may dislike you, teachers that will like you for your YouTube channel, and then, the trickiest one, the principal. And if the principal is so against you having a YouTube channel, then it's going to be super hard. But if the principal is so supportive, then it actually makes life a lot easier, but not exactly, because again, politics. By no means do I want to discourage any of y'all to become a YouTuber as a high schooler. However, I want to let you all know that it isn't as easy as it sounds, because trust me, there's a lot of nasty parts to this reality. This is only coming from my experience and many experience from others, and it doesn't do any of us good or a great service if I only sugarcoat this. It's only best if I just tell what's in front of you all now before you get into this industry. So the obvious first step is that you have to decide, what are you going to use the channel for? Or what's the purpose of the channel? What's the niche? What's your objective? Those are the questions you want to answer. Is it to really entertain the school? Regardless, however, you have to stick with the niche. You have to have that motto in your heart. For example, with me, when I was a freshman back in high school, I thought hey, my channel can bring a new way of looking at life at school. So that is done through inspiration, so I have to do it that way. And it could be that your passion is skateboarding, so you want to film a lot of skateboarding videos around school, and then maybe you want to fight a stigma that, skateboarders are known to get in trouble, and then you can prove that no, skateboarders don't get in trouble, therefore skateboarders can be great people, like having a YouTube channel. Find a niche, find an objective, and find a strong why, because that will secure your ambitions. So after you find your niche or your objective, it's going to lead to networking, and networking is such a useful life skill to have. Not only after high school you'll need networking skills, it goes through college, goes through work, your career, and forever. Maybe not for retirement, but we're not there yet. Y'all are only high schoolers, so it's okay. It's okay. You don't need to think about retirement just yet. You're all very young. Having a YouTube channel helps build a network, even if they're not in your niche. So for example, if you love skateboarding, you can have scooter friends, you can have soccer friends, because maybe your philosophy as a skateboarder can help the philosophy of a soccer player, a football player, a tennis player, you name it, right? And here's the networking structure. I wish I've done this when I was in high school, but now I'm telling you all this now. You need to have a small circle, all right? Whoever the friends in your small circle will eventually connect to other groups, and then they'll connect to other groups, and then it'll spread. And your network should be a web. Your close social friend group should be a circle. You only tell your vulnerability and your YouTube tough plans to your very, very best friend. And even sadder and darker, at times you're gonna have to be the lone wolf, that lone soldier, to just fight for yourself, because even your closest friend may not know you the most. And who to say, your today's friend could be your tomorrow's enemy. That's what happens a lot in high school. There's a lot of backstabbers. Not saying you can't trust anyone. It's always good to trust people. You can't always rely on trust. And I wish I learned that sooner in my life. However, better late than never. But for you all, I'm telling you right now, you have to be a lone wolf. If you really want to be in the YouTube field as a high schooler, you gotta learn to fight for yourself, and fight only as for yourself and advocate for yourself. And then maybe you can advocate for others. Networking is important. And then hey, you may be friends with another YouTuber, and their group of friends and your group of friends may sometimes need to meet up sometimes to plan a collaboration. Or there may be a competition, who knows? However, have a small group of friends, but don't always rely on them. Other very, very dark side is that you're gonna have fake people. You can't let the fake people to be in the small circle. Try to get them away. And in high school, you're gonna have to learn how to cut people out in life. And that's why being a YouTuber teaches you those responsibilities. Just remember, there's a lot of fake people. They may say nice things to you in person, but they can be the ones who are responsible for those hate comments you get. So that's the student aspect. It's going to be super hard, and trust me, there's going to be a lot of hate, a lot of memes, a lot of jokes, and a lot of immaturity thrown at you, and you're just going to have to be willing to deal with it. But hey, I promise you, get you ready in the real life, because in the big world, there's going to be a lot of people that will dislike you if you do something crazily big, if you do something noble, like what a king does. If you make a lot of money, you're famous, a lot of people will heavily dislike you because they hate for what they can't be. But yes, I think I, as a YouTuber, did, for the most part, a pretty good job handling with haters. In fact, I totally enjoyed it, where I always lived rent-free in a lot of haters' mind, and yet they get me the views and subscriptions through the internet, and hey, I'm loving it. I'm living off of them because hey, they don't affect my YouTube channel. They never affected my paycheck. So let them hate on me, and think about that for yourself. Avoid being fake. Just be you. Just be you. I know it's easier said than done, but just be you and let the haters hate, because at the end of the day, they're not the ones affecting you. They're only affecting themselves because they're taking their time out of their day to watch your videos. Now onto the teacher aspect. Just like your peers, not everyone's going to like you, just like not every teacher is going to like you for your channel. And so you're gonna have to learn how to deal with that. You just have to learn how to be professional. And professionalism is huge. Don't get professional mixed up with being fake. You can always be professional, be kind to teachers that dislike you. Now with the teachers that strongly support you for what you do on your channel, hey, that's great. And that goes back to networking, where the teachers who do support my channel, I wrote my name onto the teacher's whiteboard, and guess what? Boom, free promotion, free advertisements, and then guess what? I get more subscriptions from other peers. Now here comes to the final tricky part, the principal. Before I talk about if the principal likes you or not, I was lucky enough that the principal really was fond of me. So she was supportive of my YouTube channel, and that made it so much easier for me to be a huge influence around my school by filming videos. Now, if the principal doesn't like you for your channel, then you're probably gonna have to avoid the school issues, probably avoid filming at your school, but still feel free to express yourself on what you wanna do to make the school a better place. And then maybe eventually you'll get the principal to support you because they know your true intentions. But if not, that's okay. You don't need to get everyone to like you. You don't need to please everyone. Other very dirty part of being a YouTuber during high school is managing homework and your videos at the same time. And then even your friends or peers will also have to do homework, so they can't always watch your videos. So what do? Well, you can't really control what your friends do on their schedule. However, a lot of immature high school students, like your haters, they will definitely take time off of their homework just to hate on you, just to make themselves feel validated. So you do have a reliable source of viewers, and that's kind of the reason why I preach about having haters, right? So there's that. You'll just have to really commit to a schedule, because it is how you make of it. If you want to put yourself on the internet 2 times a week, then you do it 2 times a week. If you really want to do it, then you make time for it. I know it's not easy to film a video having to memorize what you want to say or what you need to say, and then take the time to edit and then make a beautiful thumbnail and then post and then advertise. That's a lot of work. I get it. This is why you would need to have a planner. Overall, having a YouTube channel as a high schooler is a very great way for character development, and hey, even after high school, you're still finding who yourself is. As a high schooler, we'll teach you time management. It'll teach you how to deal with many mean people. It'll also it'll help you appreciate people that support you, and then it will definitely help teach you on how to build a network, and network is important. If you're an aspiring high school YouTuber, then please comment that down below and let me know your thoughts. And if you know someone who is in high school and wants to be a YouTuber, then please share this with them. Otherwise, let me know if you have any more questions, because I'm going to continue on to fix the society. Take care.